2012 Ford Focus. And we're gonna put it back on the car with a different fender. Let's go. Hello YouTube. So we're back at it with the Ford Focus today. And we are currently going to take this fender off. Hopefully try to. And then jack up this this left side and we'll maybe move the car over a little bit so we can have some access right over here. And then we can just begin some work. I know I have to do some, I think, a ball joint and a wheel bearing on this side, and then put the fender on. Got a replacement fender, so once that's on, then we can go ahead and finish putting the hood on and then the headlights, and then I gotta go to the junkyard and pick out a beautiful random color bumper and put it on this car, and then my daily driver will be ready to go. So let's get into it. All right, so first thing first, let's acquire the fender. Let's go in our parts room. It's a little dark. I don't have it wired up or anything, so tactical mode activated. Oh, sorry you guys can't see anything, but we have acquired the fender. So this is actually the old milk house around here. Let me put the stand down for a second. Alright, so acquire the fender. As you can see, it's not the same color, but we don't talk about that. So now, let's get back to the car. Alright, now we're back at the car. I acquire the fender in question that we need. So put that guy right over there. All right, let's rotate your camera a little bit. Maybe get a good angle. It's all about the angles, you know. All right, let's get to it. So when you take things apart and you don't know where to put stuff, go into your house and acquire a baggie. And a lot of people call this bag and tag. So you open up the bag. I got multiple bags because you never know. You might need a ton of bags to do this kind of stuff. And you grab yourself a marker. So what you do is you find a beautiful flat surface. So I'm using the windshield. So this is going to be the left fender with my beautiful handwriting. As long as you get it close enough where you can understand what it's for. Here's a perfect example. Left fender. So as you're taking bolts off the car, you can be putting them in that bag so it can go to the proper place. So you got this triangle piece right here. You just get your pry tool. These should just, well, break I would assume. So you got these clips inside of here. Normally you can get it with a plastic wedgie, a fork tool, a 90 angle pick, or yeah. Luckily I have these clips right here, but we did break this one. What I'm probably gonna do is, because this is just a beater car, a winter car, I'm just gonna take one of these good clips and move it over here, and it's gonna be good. So no worries. But the reason why I had to do that is because a lot of manufacturer, let's put the camera back over here, bring you down to level. Right here is a number 10. You're gonna want to remove that. So let's get the beautiful Milwaukee tool. As you can see, I got it out. And then we put it in the bag. All right, cool. As you can see, the fender did get loose. So it's getting there. We're not there just yet. Feels like it's being hung up by something right here. So give me a second, let me check that out. Look at that. Looks like my Saturday morning. So you're gonna ask yourself, well, how do we finish taking it off? Well, if we come down here, there's this rocker molding. It's made out of plastic. It's this black piece. There's two number 10s. I believe there's two. And you unscrew those, and the fender will pop right off. So let's get to it. We're gonna start with the car. Alright, sorry the bad view and poor quality of lighting, but so when you start taking out this rocker, underneath there's going to be this push pin or push button, whatever you want to call it. You're gonna have to remove that. They could be a little crusty, but if you have your trusty pry tool, you can get to it. Now, actually, it feels like a bunch of them are running down the way. There's another one. I would say you don't have to remove all of them, but you just want to move just enough. It also helps use the proper tools. I'm not using proper tools here. Because why would I use proper tools? Most of you guys are not going to use proper tools. So it just makes sense to do it the way that you're going to do it. And I got it. Look at that. So, dropped it, but hopefully I'm putting it in camera, but that's how it's supposed to look like. Right there. Alright, so let's see if we can get this gorgeous thing off. Again, pause the rack, okay? Also, just open the head door. Okay. This way. Pop open. Let me turn on the other side. See what happens. See, it would come in handy if I had my plastic wedgie. But I don't have my plastic wedgie. That's at work. But I do have this very long 90 pick. Because what's going on? Because there's clips in here. From here all the way down. And you get when you're 90s, you have to fish it out. And hopefully you can start getting the pop. I think typically you start from the back and you work your way forward. Because this rocker needs to come off. But what we're doing is just trying to get it off just enough to get those bolts unscrewed from the back. So see if I can get this pick in there. Move this to the side a little bit. Really hard to tell. Oh, there we go. Actually, so this is like what the older Focus has. Let's see if we can get that black piece right there. Gets what clips in. Oh, and there's a clip right there too. Look at that. So we're both learning here. But anyways, raise the camera up just enough. Now the goal is just try to, I believe this entire rocker needs to come off or just close to it. Surprisingly enough, it's coming off, so all right, I will come back when I have it off. All right, that's how you do it, guys. Fender is off the car. I did unfortunately snap a bolt, but I snapped it down here. Let's get the camera down here. I don't know if the camera will ever focus into it, but I snapped it inside of there. That's all right. We got one more. So one more bolt holding everything in. I personally don't think it's gonna go anywhere. If I can acquire said bolt back out of the hole. So I got this fender out, and it's a piece of shit. So just remember, you take your bolts, your bag, in the bag it goes. So unorganized people will not lose it, and then you have to go to the junkyard, acquire more bolts, and find more hardware. We don't got time for that. All right, let's put the fender on. Let's wrap this video up. just like that. Fender installed. And now next video, going to be taking off this wheel, putting a jack stand, and doing wheel bearings. And I honestly could start putting the hood back on. So I'm going to need another person here, and unfortunately I don't have an extra hand, so putting a hood on by my lonesome is a little difficult right now. Alright guys, till next time, if you like this content, I know it's a little rough, but always, if you want to support this channel, it's free, it's easy. All you got to do is like, subscribe, comment down below, show that support. It's absolutely free, not a penny towards you. Thanks guys.